This goes out to my wife, Michelle, Miss Cook, Lady Rue, hold me down. I love you. She's a woman of integrity, focused on eternity.
Welcome to Did You Go to Church Today? We're back on our Sluggeroo grind. We're going on national TV. First interview as pastors with Lori Fulkerson. Stay tuned for the rest. Peace. What's up? We finally made it here to Joplin, Missouri. We're going to get it in today with Slug TV for our first interview as pastors with Lori Fulkerson here on national TV. Stay tuned for the rest. You don't want to miss this. Peace.
Oh, we're at the movie. You know, we saw that McFarland.
Okay.
It's a true story about the runners with Kevin Costner. That's what that is. Notification that I won my 7th award. I was with Lloyd. You remember Lloyd from the theater?
We're in the green room right now. We're going to have a good show. We're doing the Did You Go to Church Today here with Lori Fulkerson in Joplin, Missouri on the Slug TV show. So this all is going to intertwine with each other. It's going to be great. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned after these messages. What's up, everybody? We're starting all our ministries back up. If you want to book Sluggeroo and Lady Roo, go to sluggeroo.com. We also have our clothing line back out, and we're going to start with Lady Roo Collection. You can get the information at the bottom of the screen.
Come to you centered after the clip and then pull out like we normally do.
If you want to, yeah.
I just wanted to double check with you and see what you wanted to do.
Sure, that's good.
Okay, so we'll come out to the go to the clip, come out to her on the centered shot, and then you will slowly pull out. Right. You have a hang show. Slowly pull out to include the guest.
Pressure and living your life to your fullest God-given potential. And I have a great guest for you today. His name is Darren Sluggeroo Williams, and he is a former gang banger, to use his words, and he's from the street, and today he's a pastor, and you're going to be so blessed by his testimony. So that's him right here, Darren Williams. Hey, handsome, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good to see you. I'm so happy Darren Sluggeroo was with us in 2003. He's been on our radio show many times. I'm so excited. And we're going to get into his story and his testimony and just how great God is. But I want you just to take a look at this previous clip. And this clip is one that was done here at the studios in Joplin, Missouri at KSN, the NBC affiliate, in 2003. So take a look at this.
Those were some trying times in my life. I had to do what I had to do to maintain that persona in the streets. And I was just looking at that and I was like, wow, I look so young. And I was just going through so many things in that point in time. And I just thank God that I'm still here 12 years later.
I am thanking God that you're still here. Intense probation? What is intense probation?
Oh, you have to be in the house at a certain time. You can go to work, but you have to be in at 7.
You had a bracelet.
Well, yeah, just like that.
About some of your recent work, and we have Sluggeroo Entertainment. That's you, Sluggeroo Entertainment. I mean, look at what he's done. I mean, it's just amazing. God has plans, and this is the testimony of Sluggeroo. I love it. You can get all of these by going to his Facebook. You can, talk to him. He'll send you a copy. And there's just a small charge, of course. Nothing is for free. And the revelation and the prophecy, all of Sluggeroo's information is there on the screen. But you know what? You also have Sluggeroo Entertainment. Yes. Now, do you ever just bring an outsider in that maybe wants to get new into rapping and you help them and take them up under your wing?
Yeah, we have Sluggeroo Film, Sluggeroo Entertainment. We have a recording studio. We have a photography studio and all that in the same location. So we try to help people get to their next level or help them and do what they need to do.
And see, there are so many anointed people out there, and call them, send them an email, let them know that you have talent and you want to try it. We have to try, right?
Yeah, you gotta try.
We've got to try.
Yeah, gotta try. You gotta make something out of nothing.
Look at what you've done. I'm so proud of you. You're so cute. You're so cute. I mean, isn't it funny looking back at the role that we had?
Oh, my baby.
I know. If you remember what I said to us, you look like Snoop Dogg.
Right.
You don't look like Snoop Dogg right now, right? His looks stays the same, but yours has just evolved.
I've just evolved into a grown man now, so I thank God for it.
I thank God for it too.
Yeah.
Something I really want to talk about that, I'm from St. Louis and you live now in Florissant.
Yes,
but let's talk a little bit about all the recent chaos and all the drama that's been happening in West Florissant.
Yes.
In Ferguson. Yes. In Ferguson, Missouri. You've seen it. I mean, recently we had the 2 cops that were just shot.
Right.
With the recent, when the police chief, decided he was going to step down. But, you're African American, and, what's it like for you being an African American, do you live in fear?
It's really not fear, but it's just taking the proper precautions, because some things can happen because of your race or because of the color of your skin. So I just make sure that I do everything right, you know what I mean, and keep my stuff up to date, tags up to date, and all those things, so I don't have to go through that extra stuff.
Well, because you do hear that, you hear driving while black.
Right.
Regardless, you're driving while black, you get pulled over, so you mentioned the tags. I mean, what is it like for you, though, to get in the car and have to think, I mean, that's a part of your daily thought.
And especially for me, because I'm an ex-drug dealer, gamer, so when you run my name, my stuff is going to pop up. So they be like, wow, this guy may have a gun, this guy may be in that lifestyle. One time I had to let the guys know, like, man, I'm a pastor now.
Yeah,
so then they be like, hold up, he is different, Yes.
Yeah, and Michael Brown, Michael was 17 and he was shot. And did you see it? I mean, when you saw it for the first time, what resonated in your spirit?
Actually, we couldn't believe it because we did ministry all that weekend, up and down West Boston. That night we was at a church, and the day we were going to be on that same location doing an outreach program. But it didn't get approved by the mayor. So we was like, wow, we were going to be on that exact location. And the Lord gave me a prophetic word for St. Louis in 8314. My birthday, that's my birthday, 8314. But he said there's going to be a new beginning in the St. Louis region. 6 days later, that happened. So you got everything on that focus point of Ferguson. And he gave me an acronym for Ferguson: fighting for eternity, return to God using spiritual warfare on negativity. This thing is a spiritual thing. It's not just Black Lives Matter. It's about your souls. And that's what it is. It's spiritual warfare.
I mean, okay, so if somebody's watching the show right now, and they might right away say, well, yeah, but Michael Brown, I mean, was he a spiritual man? Was he a man of God? I mean, expound a little bit more on that.
I think things happen so God can step in. Regardless of if he's serves God or not, things happen so you can get, hey, it's a bigger power out here. There must be a God out here. There has to be some peace somewhere that we can find in Jesus Christ.
Well, I think for a minute there, we started to have, Ferguson evolving. I mean, the protest went on for a while, and they're going to continue.
Yes,
and then it began around the nation.
Around the nation.
Yeah, and it just continued. And then it kind of quieted down for just a minute, and then they had the announcing of the police chief, resigning, and everybody was like, but that's what everyone wanted. That's what they were protesting, for him to resign. And then all of a sudden, this guy, decides he's going to attempt to take out the 2 police officers. And then when you hear our Attorney General Governor Holden, say they were just thugs. They're just street thugs.
Yeah. It's crazy because sometimes people will give you that montage, if you will, or that title of that, because it is some thugs out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes they may not be what you expect.
Yeah.
I was like today. I was riding. I seen a guy sagging, but he wasn't black.
What do you mean sagging? The car?
Yeah, with his pants.
With his pants. All right, with his pants. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Sluggeroo.
Very conscious of the Holy Spirit. Very conscious of what's going on, because these are the end times. Things are going so crazy. Things, uproars and all that, rumors of wars. All those things are end time things, and we have to be aware of that and make sure that our heart is right with the Lord.
Yeah, I remember watching so much of the footage, and I was just thinking, wow, because you're talking about how God really wants to bring his people together.
Yes.
That you said it was not about race, rather it's a spiritual thing. And the Bible does, what does the scripture talk about? I will heal your land if you turn from your wicked ways. 7:14. It says, if you humble yourselves, pray, seek my face, I will heal your land. Turn away from your sins. So basically he's saying we have to humble ourselves, pray, seek his face, and then he will heal our land. And that's what's going on. Healing has to take place. Healing has to take place. And, there is no question that, I'm from St. Louis. St. Louis is a very strong racist city. And, it is, and it's just so unfortunate. But I hear, the Bible does say, I love all, For God so loved the world.
The world, that's everybody.
The world that he gave his only son.
Yes.
He loves you no matter what color you are.
And whosoever will. Whosoever, white, black, red, yellow, whatever, whosoever will, he loves everybody.
He does, because he's blessing you.
That's right.
I mean, and so, what can you do? What can you do? What can your fellow man, the African American, because is it so that the African Americans have to come together to encourage the other African Americans to have a different look? Because I don't know, would they take it from me, a white person?
I mean, they probably will if they're open-minded. It's vice versa. Just like another white man might not want to do it. But it's just about showing the love. the love that's shed abroad in your heart. And that's what it is. Love. Spreading love here. God's grace everywhere respected to rejoice on and on. That's what's going to take. Love.
Well, I think a lot of people are very encouraged because the Ferguson is going to, as you said, it's going to be healed.
Yes.
And it started to move in that direction, and good things were coming,
Right,
and then it got
right.
slammed again. So God has his hand there.
Yes.
I'm very curious to see what's coming forth.
Yes.
I am. I'm very curious to see what's next for you. What's next for you? You're telling me what God is doing.
Yeah, we're back. We're everything we took from a hiatus, we're coming all the way back. And we're going to do it all the more. And we're excited, we're pumped, and we're going to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Do things in advance. You know, we have a lot of things going on, so we make sure we do things in advance timely, and we knock them out.
Yeah, you do. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
so
Thank
proud
you
of you.
very
And
much.
if you have never seen, you know, the Laurie Fulkerson Show, you must see it. Go to my Facebook as well. You can go to my YouTube, Laurie Fulkerson YouTube. You can also see the Laurie Fulkerson Show and It's All About Youth television show all over the world on Truly.com. TRULI.com. My special guest today, Darren Williams, Sluggeroo, and I am so proud of you. You're just beautiful. You're so beautiful, so talented, and I can't wait to see what God's doing. This guy goes the distance. God is looking for those that are willing to go the distance. So I'm just thankful that He's chosen you and that you're here. And be looking forward to one of our upcoming episodes because you're going to be on with your wife.
Yes.
And wait till you see her. She's fabulous. So I want to thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much. We appreciate all the love for the last 12 years.
Oh my God. On more, on more, on more. And friends, until we meet again, remember this. Be careful what you think, for what you think you will say. Be careful what you say, for what you say you will do. Your thoughts have the ability to create or destroy your destiny. And so if it can be thought of, it can be done. And you can do it. And Jesus asked, what would you do for Him if you knew you wouldn't fail? I'm Laurie Fulkerson. I'll see you next time.
We live by faith, we walk by faith. All we do is by faith. I can see it, it's by faith. I believe it, it's by faith. I receive it, it's by faith. What you gonna do with your faith? What you gonna do with your faith? Won't you dig? Walk the world like Peter.